At this very moment, 2 space stations are silently orbiting our planet. We all know about the one that's been up there for the past 20 years, the International Space Station. But what about the other one? China's Tiangong has been operational for 2 years now, so why haven't we heard more about it? And what secrets does it hold? 2 space stations orbiting the Earth at this very moment. One is home to a crew of 7 astronauts conducting groundbreaking research. Meanwhile, the other is largely unknown to most of us, shrouded in mystery, and only ever making headlines when it comes to political conflicts between nations. The International Space Station, or ISS, is a marvel of modern engineering and an iconic symbol of international collaboration in space exploration. For over 2 decades, it has served as a platform for countless scientific experiments, technological demonstrations, and human endeavors that have pushed the boundaries of our understanding of the universe. But it's not the only game in town. In April 2021, China launched the first module of its own space station, Tianhe, marking a significant milestone in its ambitious plans to explore deep space. This development has raised questions about how these 2 stations compare and what makes the ISS so special. But before we talk about Tiangong, let's take a moment to appreciate the ISS and all that it has accomplished. Built and maintained through the collaborative efforts of 5 space agencies: NASA, the European Space Agency, the Canadian Space Agency, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, and the Russian Federal Space Agency, the ISS serves as a testament to the power of international cooperation in achieving seemingly impossible goals. Over the years, the station has hosted astronauts from nearly every nation on Earth, fostering a sense of unity and shared purpose among the world's explorers. It wasn't always smooth sailing, though. Early in its life, the ISS faced numerous setbacks and controversies, including the tragic loss of a crew member during a mission. However, through it all, the international team of scientists, engineers and astronauts persevered, working tirelessly to make the station the success it is today. But what makes the ISS so special? What is it about this orbiting laboratory that has captured the imaginations of people around the world? For starters, the ISS provides a unique opportunity to conduct experiments in microgravity, a near-weightless environment that allows researchers to study the fundamental laws of physics in a way that is simply not possible on Earth. By conducting experiments in microgravity, scientists have made groundbreaking discoveries in fields such as medicine, biology, and materials science. They've learned how the human body adapts to weightlessness, how fluids and materials behave in space, and how biological processes are affected by the lack of gravity. These experiments not only expand our knowledge of the universe, but also have practical applications here on Earth. For example, research conducted on the ISS has led to the development of new drugs and therapies for conditions such as osteoporosis and muscle atrophy. But the ISS is more than just a scientific laboratory. It's also a home away from home for the astronauts who live and work there. The station is equipped with all the amenities necessary to sustain human life, including sleeping quarters, a kitchen, a gym, and even a cupola with panoramic windows that provide breathtaking views of the Earth. Life on the ISS is not without its challenges. However, the astronauts must contend with the harsh environment of space, including cosmic radiation and the constant threat of debris. They also have to deal with the psychological effects of living in a confined space, with limited privacy and the isolation that comes with being so far from family and friends. Despite these challenges, the astronauts who have lived and worked on the ISS have come away from the experience with a newfound appreciation for the fragility and beauty of our planet. They've witnessed firsthand the awe-inspiring power of nature and the importance of preserving it for future generations. Many have described the experience of seeing the Earth from space as humbling and inspiring, and they've returned to Earth with a renewed sense of purpose and commitment to protecting our planet. However, like everything else, the ISS won't last forever. Eventually, the station will reach the end of its useful life and will need to be decommissioned. This process will be both complex and challenging, requiring careful planning and execution to ensure the safety of both the astronauts and the surrounding environment. One of the biggest challenges associated with building a laboratory in space is ensuring the safety and well-being of the humans who live and work there. From the selection of crew members to the design of the station itself, every aspect of a space program must be carefully planned to minimize risk and ensure the safety of those involved. Astronauts undergo rigorous training and testing to ensure they are physically and psychologically fit for life in space. The space station itself is designed to withstand the harsh environment of space, including cosmic radiation and micrometeorites. Regular maintenance and upgrades are also essential to ensure that the station remains safe and habitable over time. Another challenge associated with building a laboratory in space is the difficulty of conducting experiments in a microgravity environment. While microgravity provides unique opportunities for scientific discovery, it also poses challenges for researchers who are accustomed to conducting experiments on Earth. For example, the lack of gravity can make it difficult to manipulate small objects or perform delicate experiments. Additionally, the microgravity environment can have unexpected effects on materials and equipment, which can make it challenging to replicate experiments consistently. Perhaps the most significant challenge associated with building a laboratory in space is the sheer complexity of the undertaking. From the initial design and construction to the ongoing maintenance and eventual decommissioning, every step of the process requires careful planning, coordination, and execution. The ISS, for example, was built and assembled in space over the course of many years, involving multiple space agencies and countless individuals. This complexity is only increased by the fact that space stations are often built far from Earth, making it difficult to access and repair equipment. Despite these challenges, the rewards of space-based research are immense. The unique environment of space provides opportunities to conduct experiments that would be impossible on Earth, leading to breakthroughs in fields such as medicine, biology, and materials science. As technology continues to advance, we can expect even more exciting discoveries to come from laboratories in space. While the ISS is a marvel of modern engineering and international cooperation, China's Tiangong is an equally impressive feat of scientific and technological achievement. Launched in April 2021, Tiangong consists of 3 modules that form a T-shaped structure in orbit around the Earth. The station is equipped with advanced scientific instruments and experimental facilities that allow Chinese astronauts to conduct cutting-edge research in a wide range of fields. One of the key features of Tiangong is its robotic arm, which is capable of moving independently and carrying out tasks such as capturing spacecrafts, conducting extravehicular activities, and assisting in the construction and maintenance of the station. The station is also equipped with a number of experimental modules, including a space for astronauts to conduct scientific research, a module for life support, and a module for propulsion and orientation control. Despite the secrecy surrounding the project, we know that China plans to conduct a wide range of experiments on Tiangong, including research on the effects of microgravity on the human body, studies of the universe and the Earth's climate, as well as experiments in space medicine and biotechnology. The Chinese Space Agency has also invited international scientists to submit proposals for experiments to be conducted on Tiangong, although it's unclear how much international collaboration will be involved in the project. While the ISS has been the subject of countless books, documentaries, and articles, Tiangong remains largely unknown to the general public. This is partly due to the secrecy surrounding the project, but it's also because Tiangong is primarily a research facility rather than a platform for international cooperation and diplomacy like the ISS. Nonetheless, Tiangong represents an important step forward for China's space program and for our understanding of the universe. The station's advanced technology and ambitious research plans make it an exciting development in the world of space exploration, and a potential game-changer in the field of scientific research. If you're like me, then I am sure you appreciate the amazing views of our beautiful Earth that the ISS provides us with. But did you know that there's another space station up there providing similar views? It might surprise you to learn that China has its own space station called Tiangong, which means Heavenly Palace, and it's been operating since 2021. Although it doesn't get as much attention as the ISS, Tiangong is still an impressive feat of engineering and a testament to China's commitment to space exploration. While the ISS is a symbol of international cooperation, Tiangong is a more isolated endeavor, with China conducting most of its space research independently. This has led some to criticize Tiangong as a wasteful and unnecessary duplication of the ISS. However, it's important to remember that each space station has its own unique purpose and capabilities. The ISS is primarily a platform for scientific research and international cooperation, while Tiangong is focused more on China's own space research and development. Personally, I think there is room for both stations in space, and I appreciate the different perspectives and approaches that they represent. Ultimately, both the ISS and Tiangong are contributing to our understanding of the universe and the human exploration of space. I'm Alex McCone, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from us in the future, don't forget to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.